What is going on, everybody? It is KaaWii here again today, back to another video. And today, as you can probably tell, was feeling very sick yesterday compared to today. Like, my throat was sore and everything. And now today I'm starting to feel better, but I just still don't sound 100%. So as you can tell, I am sick. That's why I didn't upload yesterday. I want to apologize for that. But we're just gonna play some free for all, and we're gonna talk about how I got in school suspension last year. Like couple days left of school. It was the last week of school. I know that much. Wow. I don't like the thermal. But so it was the last week of school. I know that much for sure. And I was taking gym class because a bunch of my buddies were in gym class and everything. So we were in gym class, and the day before, we were outside, and my friends, they decided to go to the new ice cream shop that was put up in Zimmerman, which is the city I live in. So they wanted to go to the they wanted to go to wow, dude, I'm so bad with this thermal. Wow. So they went to the new ice cream shop that was put in town. And so for gym class, we go outside, and we've got a football field, the varsity football field, and then we've got a track field right next to it. And so we usually walk around the track field, and then we have got some practice baseball fields and stuff like that. And we go to the one baseball field, which is, like I said, like 100 yards away from the ice cream shop. And so they went the day before, and they didn't get in trouble. They got ice cream. Teacher didn't know about it. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Then the next day, we were there, and everyone's like, "Yo, let's do that tomorrow. Let's get everyone in the class let's go do it tomorrow." And it was kind of a little bit colder day, but it still wasn't super chilly or anything. What the heck is that? So it wasn't super cold or anything like that. So the teacher's like, "All right, so do you guys want to go outside today, or should we stay in the should we stay inside?" And everyone's like, "Oh, let's go outside," because we were already planning to go and go for the ice cream. You know, we had already planned to do that. And I mean, I didn't really think anything of it, because like we were gonna get like the whole class to do it. But we went to the one football field, or the baseball field, and we played kickball, and we're like, "Yo," and then we said the teacher's name. I'm not gonna say that, but we're like, "We're gonna go play kickball over at this field." And then one of the guys takes the kickball, and he goes, "Yo," and then kicks it over the fence to the side, and he goes, "Oh man, looks like we gotta go get it." So then everyone like took off running, and I mean, we waited till she like walked past the bleachers before we actually did anything. And we then after he kicked it over the fence, we all we ran, but it wasn't like we were in a dead sprint, like running as fast as we could to get away. It was more like just like a jog to get to the ice cream shop. And once we got to the ice cream shop, the ice cream people, I mean, they're not gonna like turn down the service or anything. So they go, "So where are you guys from?" or whatever. And we're like, "Oh, we're in gym class. We were outside today." And they're like, "All right, you know." So then they started giving us the ice cream, and then so after they gave us the ice cream, we were on our way back to the school. And I mean, we didn't run back to the school. We just kind of walked back. And then once we walked back, most of us walked back to the field that we kicked the ball from. We were just sitting on the dugout for the baseball field. We were sitting in there eating our ice cream, and then the teacher walks up, and she's like, "Oh, what flavor did you guys get?" And I'm like, "Well, I got cotton candy," and then everyone said their flavors and everything. And then she's like, "I'm gonna have to do something about this." And we're like, "Okay, yeah, we understand." So then it was later that day where we got called down to the principal's office. I was in physics, and most of the people were in my physics that went. We went down to the principal's office, and principal, I mean, it was kind of like he was laughing, but he wasn't, you know, because he shouldn't be laughing, but it was almost like he was laughing. And so we were all sitting there talking to him, and he's like, "Well, you guys know you're gonna have to be punished or whatever for this. He goes, we're gonna do 2 hours of detention for all of you, each of you. So the principal said that we had to do 2 hours of ISS, in school suspension or detention. And he goes, you can talk to a teacher. He goes, I'm only gonna allow 2 of you to do it during gym class because I don't want you all to be skipping the gym class together since it's like half the class. And it was pretty much half the class. It was like 10, 11 of us or whatever. And since it was like half the class that did it, I'm pretty sure that the discipline wasn't as much since it was so many people that did it. But so we went and I went and I talked to my foods teacher because I had a physics final that I was going to be taking, and the only class I really could skip was foods because 2 people had already wanted and chosen to skip for gym class. So I went and talked to the foods teacher, and at the time it was a substitute. I'm like, hey, can I skip the last 2 days of school and go to ISS? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And as I said, the substitute foods teacher, she goes, yeah, of course you can skip it to do the ISS, because I said it's pretty much the only thing I can do. And she said it was fine and everything. And at the time, I knew that we were going to be cleaning the dishes, like taking them all out of the shelves and everything, cleaning the dishes, and then organizing them, putting them back in the drawers and stuff for the next year, because it was at the end of the year last year. So I ended up getting to skip cleaning stuff in foods class and going to sit in ISS, and pretty much all I did in ISS was study for my physics final. And since I got to study for my physics final, then it made it worth it to me in a way. Not saying that it was like right or anything, but in my opinion, in my way, it was worth it to skip foods class in a way because I got to study for my physics final, which I did end up getting an A on. So I mean, that's a good thing. But the ISS teacher, he was pretty cool. So I think it was the second day that I was in ISS, because we had it for 2 days, just 2 hours out of the day. It was 1 hour and then 1 hour, or you could do 2 hours in one day. Anyway, for 2 hours. And when I was in it, I think it was the second day, because I did it in foods class. I think it was the second day. The Leanne's officer or whatever, which is like the cop that makes sure that we don't do anything bad or anything like that. So like the cop that's at our school or whatever, she was there, and then she comes up and she's like, so was it worth it to do it or whatever? And I look at her and I'm like, yeah, it was definitely worth it. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't expecting me to say that answer. I mean, nobody was probably expecting me to say that answer. But in my opinion, in my experience, it was worth it, because I got to study for my physics final, and I got to skip cleaning dishes as well. And I also got the ice cream, which was really good. And I mean, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. It was just a pretty short video anyway. Hopefully fairly short. I am, again, I'm not very good at Black Ops 3. I haven't played it too often, and I seem to always be getting a lot of hit markers with this gun. But again, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you're new, and if you guys didn't check out my mini montage, go for that. It is my last video that I made, and so far it's got quite a few views. Not a whole lot, but it's got quite a few views, and make sure you drop a like on that if you like it, and see you guys in the next video, everybody. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow, so I can make a little bit better of a video, but we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.